This video features the use of dangerous tools, hazardous chemicals and sharp knives. Viewer discretion is advised. Come along, come along. Oh, calm down, there's plenty of time.
Careful now, little Thomas.
I'm tired of pulling and pushing coaches around for you. Why can't I pull passenger trains too?
You're too impatient. You're sure to leave something behind.
Rubbish. You just wait. I'll show you.
Oh, I feel so ill, sir.
Don't worry, Henry. We're doing our best. I'm sorry you're not feeling well, Henry.
Huh? Achoo! Oh dear.
Poor Henry. Who will pull his train in the morning? Oh. Well, maybe I could do it. But I do hope he feels better.
Oh, Thomas, I don't feel good at all.
I'm sorry, Henry. I'll get your coaches ready. I'm sure you'll feel better soon. Come on then. Henry is ill. I may have to pull you today. No, we hope not. I think I'd do a fine job. Maybe the Fat Controller will let me pull this train. I actually can do this. I can pull this train. What, him? He's a bit small, isn't he? I should have kept that to myself.
What seems to be the problem out here?
Henry is ill, sir. He can't pull the train.
Well, find another engine.
Well, there's only Thomas.
Thomas, can you do it?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Very well. Off you go. Now, Thomas, don't be impatient.
Yes. I know. Oops.
Oh, calm down, Thomas.
Here we go. I can pull this train. We've left them behind. So what happened? I don't know, sir. Maybe I was too impatient to listen.
It's very possible I pulled the lever by mistake.
I'm sure I heard a guard's whistle. Well, whatever happened, I started. People waved and shouted as I passed by. It felt so good giving my wheels a good run. But, you've forgotten your coaches then? Yes, sir. I think I've left them at the station.
Not to worry. You best go back quickly and fetch them.
Oh dear.
Don't worry, Thomas. Let's go back and try again.
Here he is, Thomas. Welcome back.
Oh, now he's back. Look. He looks very sad. That is a sad train.
He should have told us the first time. Shut up, Archie. Get on the train.
Oh, look. There's Thomas, who wanted to pull a train but forgot about the coaches.
Hello everyone. A nice and simple story this week. Thomas's train. As I've already got the big station set up for this video, and you've already seen how I made the big station and Thomas, I'm going to show you a time-lapse of the setup for filming and answer a few questions I have received in the comments. Things can get quite messy after filming a short. The setup you can see here is the crash from a better view for Gordon. As I mentioned in my last video, I had to raise the tracks to be the same as the platform. This meant everything needed to be taken apart again to bring the station back to its former glory. This is why it was paramount I designed the building in such a way that bits and bobs can be taken apart. It was great fun building the big station. I look back on it already and think about parts I could have done differently. I'd love to make some great big arches on the sides of the walls like they have at King's Cross. Well, next time. A few of you informed me that the reason the TV series went with Knapford was because the original Railway Series map actually had Knapford as the terminus of the main line. The more you know. At Lionheart LRJ in the comments also raised a really good point about my brick mortar wash fiasco. I could have used a model varnish after painting that initial brick texture, let that dry and then applied the wash. This in theory would have stopped most of it from rubbing off. A great tip to try in the future. My friend Adam at Blue65Tank also had another good idea. You could spray paint the bricks in the mortar texture first and then dry brush your bricks on top. Funnily enough, I was actually going to try this method, but I thought the wash would, well, I don't really know what I thought it would be. I just had a hunch and went with it. Thought it'd be better. It could have been better. I hope to make a more in-depth video about my setup and how I make these videos, as I know a lot of people want to know. As a quick summary though, I operate all of my sets on top of a board that is roughly 3 meters by 1.5 meters, so that's 10 feet by 5 feet. No set I make is permanent. This very table you see in front of you had the coal yard from Thomas Percy and the Coal, and the hill set from A Surprise to Percy. I built a shed, a home studio in my garden, which is where I film now. I did have a much bigger space earlier in the year, as it was left over from a project that I'd done outside of YouTube. However, the lease was up, and it was time to move on. The space I use is still pretty big though. I can't complain. This does mean the big station's time is finite. I'll try to grab quite a lot of footage on it before taking it down. Like I say, all the bits come apart though, so I could always rebuild it another time. This does mean though, when getting shots like Henry at the shed or Thomas at the signal, I have to make do with the setup I have. Thankfully, I could just cover the buildings with a lovely grass mat, and it felt like we were out in the country. It was kind of cool just seeing what the station would look like if it just had grass. It's quite nice, but I prefer the industrial feeling with the town below. All of my engines are DCC converted. I use Soothe 22 smoke units. As far as I can recall, none of the Bachmann engines actually have funnels big enough for them. Maybe James and then Gordon and Henry. But Thomas, Percy, Edward, the funnels are too small. So if you want to use the smoke units, you do have to get rid of the funnels. Of course, I've 3D printed all of my engines, and the stock funnels that come with those are also way too small. So I have to modify the JMOS file to be wide enough to actually house these smoke units. I've had comments before asking if they melt or anything like that. Nothing that I've noticed, but I was looking at Thomas in some of these shots and I kind of think, yeah, that doesn't look fantastic by his funnel, but the smoke's cool. I use the Hornby Railmaster digital system paired with an E-Link controller. This allows you to create programs for the engines. So let's say at 0 seconds, I'll have Thomas's smoke unit turn on because it takes 5 seconds to warm up, and then 5 seconds in, he moves forward to 15 miles per hour. Then at 10 seconds, I'll have him stop and turn off the smoke unit. These can all be pre-programmed, so all I have to do is hit play, and I'm hands-free. It does it all for me. Of course, the engines never work properly because they hate me, but that's fine. That's fine. Sometimes they do. But it's definitely really useful having the DCC. You can obviously have engines moving at different speeds, all over the place, and it's just all the lines are just wired together as one. It's very good. I very much enjoy it. But that's pretty much all I've got for you today. Please let me know what you thought in the comments below. The reception to A Better View of Gordon has been insane. I haven't been able to reply to all the comments yet. I will get there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.